This is not an ad.
All right, I get it.
There's no sneaky shit. No sus.
I get it.
I'm just referencing.
Yeah,
just
I
making
got
a
it.
reference.
I got it.
This is the Symposium podcast with Wright and Romero.
All right. Welcome back to another episode of the Symposium podcast. This is episode 27. Right.
Yeah, 27.
I really have to ask because I'm like, okay, we have some under our belt now.
Yeah.
What one we on? On the other side of the table, let the people know who you are, sir.
What up? Go by the name E. Wright. Welcome back to the Symposium podcast. Kick it back to my man.
You know what it is, Rose Gold in the building.
Let's go.
Living life, staying cool, because it's hot as hell outside.
Yeah.
Today is July 3rd, 2021.
Yeah.
4th of July is upon us. By the time y'all hear this, it'll be gone. So I'll say this now. I hope y'all have a wonderful 4th. Stay cool, stay hydrated. Well, I hope you stayed hydrated. I hope no one passed out. And I hope you saw some fireworks. I also hope that you play Fireworks by Drake featuring Alicia Keys. Listen, it's a wonderful time. Just do it. You'll have a great time. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, to you, my man.
Welcome to the party.
Welcome to the party. By the way, I can't tell if y'all can see the whole table or not. In case you're wondering what this is not beer. It is kombucha. Something on the side for me. But you can't ask me what's in my cup. So, how you doing, sir?
Man, I'm doing all right, man. I'm doing all right.
You hesitated a little.
Because yesterday was a day, man. It was a day. I will
Later.
Okay. Yeah, man. It's was kind of going through it yesterday, but you know, it is what it is. But I'm good though.
Yeah.
I'll be all right. I'm not 10, where I'm probably like, I said 5 or 6 right now. But
really?
Yeah. But it'll I'll bounce back. You know.
I feel it. That's very interesting. It's very interesting to hear.
Yeah, man.
I'm also around there. I'd say, I'm not gonna lie, I was feeling like a 5 for a minute, but I'd say between a 6 and a 7.
Yeah.
For sure. Then it's just, later.
Yeah, man.
Later.
Some things transpired.
Yeah.
It's for the best, but you know, it's tough, but it is what it is, you know.
We say that a lot, but that's
Yeah.
that's a mantra. Like,
Yeah.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
All right. Well, to everyone out in the world, hope you're doing well.
Yeah.
At least you had a 5, I would hope.
Right.
It's not bad.
Still
It's not
bad.
good.
That's not bad. You know what I mean? Like
It'll
get higher.
Yeah.
It'll get higher.
That being said, should we get into the news?
Yeah, let's do it.
I saw you pull up an interesting article, which I am
Got a few.
dying to hear about.
All right. Let's start with. It's gonna sound like a fucking sports podcast, but let's start with the NCAA.
Okay.
So, the NCAA are now allowing athletes to
Yeah, I saw that.
get paid for their images and likeness in their name, which is long overdue.
Bill Portnoy jumped on that.
Dave,
why did I say Bill? I'm sorry. That's so offensive. I'm so sorry, Dave. Don't come after me, dude.
he jumped on it ASAP.
Quick.
So NCAA has approved a temporary policy to allow college athletes in all 3 divisions to get paid. All 3? I didn't know that. I thought it was only. Damn, that's dope. All 3 divisions to get paid for their name, image, and likeness. The organization announced Wednesday. So the new policy will go in effect yesterday, 2 days ago. The laws are set to go in effect in 7 states and last until the federal legislation is adopted for the NCAA, or the NCAA develops a permanent rule on its own. So now players are getting paid. Players can get sponsored, can get paid. So like you said, Dave, aka Bill, but it's funny because an athlete hit him up.
Yeah.
It's like sponsored, you know, and then not like fuck yeah. So that's smart as hell. So sent them merch, all that. So now you can be a Barstool athlete, but
All you gotta be as a D1
all you
player.
gotta be as a D1 player. So Masterpiece son Hersey Miller, he played here at Minnehaha
Okay.
with like Jalen Suggs and Chet Holmgren and all them. He just graduated.
Okay.
He is attending the HBCU, Tennessee State, and he just signed a $2 million deal.
Shut the what?
Yeah, $2 million deal with like a tech company for his likeness, because he just be like a million. Well, they was already millionaires, but he himself
Yeah.
just became a millionaire just like that. Fucking amazing, bro. That shit's crazy. I wish I had some eligibility left.
Yeah.
It's dope, man. It's dope. Some people feel some type of way about it though. Like,
Yeah, I'm sure there are mixed emotions.
It's always
Always.
mixed emotions. Always mixed emotions. But yeah, man. It's I think it's dope. I think especially being like that grind is something serious, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was gonna ask you. I mean, even you played. You were an athlete and stuff.
D2, D3. Yeah.
It's not easy.
Nah, hell no, bro.
You're working hard. You're working real hard. I guess the thing that
it ain't for a lot of people.
That's what I
mean.
mean. Do you
It ain't for
think?
everybody.
I mean, you're playing at a high level,
Mhm.
and it's basically you're a step away from pro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you think, in terms of money, like to hear about this particular example, that's an athlete is gaining $2 million? Do you think that's fair, or do you think that should be lower?
No, I think you should get to the bag however you
Yeah.
know what I mean. You see fit. Like who's to say? Damn, that was a question actually. Somebody I was looking at. Who's to say how much you deserve? You know what I mean? Like I think it is based off like your namesake, or but it's like if some company is willing to throw that in and put that on you, then who it's not my fault, you know what I mean? So if some company wanted to pay me hella bread, then other than the next man, that's not on me. Like
Sure.
you know what I mean? Like to work harder, or get your name or sell the shit. Like you know what I mean? Like get it going. But like it's yeah, I don't think it should be like there should be like a bracket or anything like
A cap?
Yeah, a cap. Like nah, man. Like
Not to be confused with no cap. That's not what we
take what they give you. You know what I mean? Like it's because it's gonna be anybody can make bread from this, bro.
I think I'm actually happy to hear about that.
Yeah, like so
kids work hard.
It's a kid from here. He used to play for the AAU team I work for, an organization in Minnesota Heat. He good ass dude. He went to, I forgot where he went, but he transferred back to the U. He's transferred to the U.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sean Sutherland.
Okay.
And he was posting like, man, as soon as this shit happened, he posted like anybody, and I sent him that Dave Portnoy shit ASAP. I'm like, bro, get on that. You know what I mean? And I hope he did, so hopefully it worked out for him, but.
Fingers crossed, I'm sure.
Yeah, but yeah, why not, bro? Why not get paid for your, you should, bro. You should, because the colleges make all this money off of you. You know what I mean?
So cut that check.
Yeah, man. Like,
My only
go
thing,
get it somewhere else. Why not?
I 100% believe that, athletes should get paid for what they do at a college level. I sound like a parent. My only thing is be weary of the bag you get.
Yeah.
Because even professionals, they get the bag and they start fucking up their money. That's my only thing. That's my only thing with like being young.
Because they're young, yeah.
Yeah, that's my only thing. It's like, yo, get that money, just be careful.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm saying. Just be careful. Let this be a startup for you, or let this be the entry, because you know you're gonna go pro.
Yeah.
And you're gonna get more money.
Right.
So just be mindful of what you get now.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's my only thing.
That's true.
Uh,
But yeah, I think it's dope, man. I think it's dope. I guess I just go to the next one. Sha'carri Richardson.
let's talk about it.
Carrie Richardson, man. Tough. So, you know, she was competing in the Olympics. I think it's in the 100 and the 4x1. And she just recently tested for marijuana, which I got mixed feelings about that. So now I guess she's deemed she can't run it, but I heard she can run the 4x1. I just heard she can't run the 100. She's gonna win that shit.
She would have dusted everyone.
She's gonna win that shit. And it's a lot, man. People saying racism. People saying, you know. But
that's not funny. I'm sorry.
It's weird. It's very
Yeah.
weird. It's like we can't keep jumping to that every time, bro. Like, it is weird, but and I would say, you know, the rules been there, man.
Oh, absolutely. It's something
stupid.
to
I think
consider.
it's a stupid fucking rule. I think it's a stupid rule.
That she got hit with a
Marijuana. Like, you don't smoke weed. You know what I mean? I think that shit is stupid, but I mean, it is there, bro. And she said she owned it. You know what I mean? I'm human right away. She tweeted, "I'm human." Like, we get it. And then she said she was coping with her biological mother's death.
I was gonna say, what's the connection? Because you know, a lot of the time, no one's really smoking weed for recreational use. Usually, as far as I know, especially when it comes to our people, some shit is taking place.
I think she was celebrating making it to the Olympics, bro, and turned up.
You don't think it was trauma? It was just like, yeah.
I think she turned up.
Pass it.
Fucked up. But I'm not trying to downplay, you know, her situation. I just really think, like, you know, she was enjoying herself and hit the blunt, bro. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, good, well deserved.
Well deserved, hell yeah.
It's funny. Oh my God, it's funny that this is even taking place because I don't know why I thought about it, but do you remember, it was probably 8 years ago now, probably longer, Michael Phelps.
Yeah.
Michael Phelps got in trouble for, he got caught smoking weed.
Worse though. He got it worse too.
So, I feel like a big thing is with that, and I don't know, again, I'm just a man with a mic, so, but if you're an idol, or if you're in front of a camera, everyone's got their eyes on you.
You gotta be mindful.
Yeah.
You gotta be mindful of shit going on. I think she just fucked up, bro. But I don't think that should be.
She shouldn't be penalized.
Yeah, for weed, man. It's like weed don't, like they said, weed don't make you run faster. Like, but I get it. Rules is rules, I guess. You know.
I'm not gonna get into it here, but there's a whole thing about marijuana and racism, like how it became illegal.
Yeah,
So,
and that's some real shit though.
But
that's why I get that side of it too. You know what I mean?
We'll save that for another day, because then we'll be here for hours.
Yeah.
Not doing that right now.
Yeah.
So.
What else I got? We talked about Britney Spears last week.
Oh, is there more?
Yes.
What the fuck?
She got denied. Yeah. The judge denied her request to remove her father from her conservatorship.
Why?
Again.
Why?
Again, I don't even know. So this is according to Variety. A judge has shot down Britney Spears' request to have her father removed from her conservatorship, at least for now. New court documents that were filed by the Los Angeles Superior Court on Wednesday show that the judge has denied a months-old request by Spears' attorney Samuel Ingham III to remove her father, Jamie Spears, as her sole conservator. These documents are not in direct response to last week's hearing, where Spears gave an explosive testimony. Though Spears delivered a powerful 24-minute statement, the judge cannot make any ruling based on what she said, as she still has yet to file a petition to terminate her conservatorship. What? That's crazy.
Yo, free Britney. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'll rock a shirt that says "Free Britney."
Yeah, man. It's
Free my homie Spears.
It's fucked up, bro.
It does. It's a tough situation. However, it does make me wonder what would happen if, this sounds fucked up to say, but if she became free.
Yeah.
Not to say that she would wild out or anything. It's more of like, okay, you finally have your freedom. What would you do? Because again, trauma.
Yeah.
Like how would you react into the world? What's her sister's name?
Jamie.
Yeah, I would at least talk to her.
I think she put out a statement.
A while back?
No, like
recent?
recently, yeah.
Really? Okay.
I just didn't pull it up, but I think she did put out a statement.
You hang in there, Britney.
Yeah, man, it's just crazy. It's just crazy, bro.
It's so
crazy.
That has to fuck with you. It has to. It
Yeah.
has to. Like you cannot feel like an adult, almost like a human being.
Human, man.
Not like you're being treated like a dog, but
Right.
yeah,
It's fucked up.
very sad. I'm sorry to hear that.
My last bit of news. Bill Cosby.
Oh, you took it. Go ahead.
Bill Cosby.
The pudding man.
He's a free man. So Bill Cosby is a free man after Pennsylvania Supreme Court overturned sex assault conviction. Bill Cosby was released from prison Wednesday after Pennsylvania's highest court overturned his sexual assault conviction, saying the disgraced actor's due process rights were violated. The stunning decision in this case of the man once known as America's Dad, excuse me, reverses the first high-profile celebrity criminal trial of the Me Too era. Damn. The panel of Pennsylvania State Supreme Court judges said, in their opinion, that a former Montgomery County District Attorney's decision to not prosecute Cosby in 2005 in return of his disposition in a civil case was ultimately used against him at trial. In light of these circumstances, the subsequent decision by successor DAs to prosecute Cosby violated Cosby's due process rights, the judge wrote. So he was, in 2018, he was sentenced to 3 to 10 years in the state prison.
God damn, man.
Damn. This is, man.
Go ahead.
They fucked
should.
up.
Yeah.
They fucked up. But I seen a lot of celebration from celebrities for this, and I think it's kind of fucked up.
It is very confusing.
Yeah, I think it's kind of fucked. Even what the fuck is the mom name?
I'm gonna touch on it.
Yeah,
I got you.
Okay, you
I
got
got
that.
you.
Yeah, so like there's a lot of motherfuckers like glad this shit. Like they fucked up for sure, but and he gonna sue. He gonna sue, which is crazy. But you can't. I don't think you can take away from the victims.
No.
Like, and that's the part that's like fucked up. When everybody was like celebrating him being out, like it's like.
Let's not forget what he did.
Yeah, like, just because
Dave
they
Chappelle,
don't mean that shit didn't happen.
Yeah, know? Dave Chappelle said it best in one of his stand-ups. Also, Future E, I'm gonna say a word. When you post the video, bleep this out. Because if you don't, we get dinged. So we can't get that money. We're not getting paid yet, but one day when we monetize.
Oh, yeah.
So, I'm gonna say a word. Bleep this out. Dave Chappelle was like talking about Bill Cosby, right? Mm-hmm. And he's just explaining the situation, and he was not justifying at all, but comparing to what Bill Cosby did is like, that's a lot of like, it was over 80. Was it 80?
Crazy, bro.
80 people, like that's a lot of dude. It's not, in the first place is just something that is terrible. But to hear that someone has done it, we're talking like that's a high value. There's something going on,
right? And you know, during those times, you know, motherfucker, the drug shit was heavy anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Quaaludes, coke, whatever, that shit was heavy already. And I don't know, man. I don't think there's nothing to be celebrating.
I can't even, the thing, when this even first popped off, right? Just even hearing about it for the first time, the thing that really threw me off was like, Bill Cosby. Pudding Pop Man, sweater guy.
Yeah, it was fucked up.
Like, you made Fat Albert put it. Like the thing that I couldn't wrap my head around was, you've been a celebrity for God knows how long. Women just flock to you. Yeah. Why do this? So clearly it's not something sexual, it's about power. It has to be.
Oh yeah. It's always about that, bro. Like,
there's plenty of women. There's plenty. One says no, move the fuck on.
Right, but I don't know, man. But he definitely sued. He definitely sued, bro.
It's even weirder because this is an old man.
Yeah.
A very old man. And I'm very disappointed in you, sir. You made Fat Albert, nigga. I fucking love that shit. I was that. Remember FUBU?
Yeah.
The Platinum series?
Yeah, Platinum FUBU.
I wore that shit.
I had a couple of them joints.
And I watched it. And I watched the movie.
The movie, yeah. Nah, it's fucked up, bro. But yeah, it was a lot of mix. Like you can't. Nah, yeah, shit crazy.
It's just wild.
It's just wild, man. But shit, that's all we got for the news, man. There's a lot going on. A lot going on.
I'm gonna say this real quick, and then we can move on. You know how parents really do this. People really do this. They say, "I'm not mad.
Disappointed.
I'm just disappointed." That shit hurts. That's how I feel. It's like, I'm not mad. I'm really disappointed.
I used that line yesterday. Very disappointed.
Oh man. So I'm gonna make this quick. So to tie with what you said, tie in with what you just said. Rashad.
Rashad, yeah.
Felicia Rashad. She caught some heat.
As she should. Then she tried to double back on it.
Yeah, after the announcement of Bill Cosby's release, Felicia Rashad, I wouldn't necessarily say ecstatic about it, but she was on the side of Bill Cosby being released. She's like, it's a positive. She's catching some heat.
Yeah.
And this comes from Fox News. Felicia Rashad sends letter to Howard University. Well, because she's a professor there, right? Yeah. To apologize for defending Bill Cosby.
Crazy.
Actress Felicia Rashad offered a sincere apology to Howard University students and parents on Friday after facing backlash for defending Bill Cosby's vacated sexual assault conviction and subsequent prison release. Future E also bleep out sexual assault. Quote, my remarks were in no way directed towards survivors of sexual assault. I vehemently, I don't know that word. I'm sorry, I'm not that smart. Even though I went to college, oppose sexual violence. Find no excuse for such behavior, and I know that Howard University has a zero tolerance policy toward interpersonal violence. Quote, Rashad wrote, according to reports. The Cosby Show actress and alum of Howard University was appointed as the Dean of Schools reestablished College of Fine Arts in May. Oh, shit. On Wednesday, she found herself at the center of social media storm when she celebrated Cosby's sexual assault conviction being overturned by Pennsylvania's highest court. Again, y'all can go to Fox News if you want to read more about it. But yeah, she's catching some heat. Whew. Tough.
Yeah.
Very, very, very tough. Very tough. I don't even know. I mean, I know that they're close.
Right.
They built a relationship over the years, and I just mean as friends.
Yeah.
So, y'all let us know what your thoughts are. Of course, as always, you can hit us up on not Facebook, on Instagram and on TikTok. We are on there.
Yeah.
You can very much hit us up. I am very much on there. This nigga posted something, I was on it like 5 seconds later. I saw it, I was like, yeah, that's awesome. So by all means, I'm curious to know what your thoughts are. I mean, even if you're watching us, I already have an idea, but we'll switch it up, get to something lighter. A lot of music has been dropping.
Yeah.
A lot of music.
Yeah.
Which is wonderful. Billie Eilish, she dropped some stuff a while back, but her album is dropping soon.
Like a month, right?
Yep. I think it's actually this month.
Oh, I thought she just posted it.
She dropped a few songs. Her latest hit, Lost Cause. I'd say that's an interesting song.
I haven't even heard it.
It's not a bad song. I'm an old man. I can't speak on it. It's not bad. I'm not saying that at all. I'm an old man. I can't speak on it. But go listen to it. Check it out. Latest one. How do you say his last name? Brent
Faze.
Yeah. He dropped a song with not Pharrell.
Drake.
Yeah, with Drake and Pharrell. It was produced, right?
I think so, yeah, because it was the Bape cover.
Yeah.
So it had.
Well, it had Pharrell vibes, that's for sure. Nigga, I definitely felt like it was 05 again.
Mm-hmm.
The song is called Wasting Time. It is wonderful. Also, I would be very...
I'm pretty sure I said his name wrong, too. But yeah.
Either way, that man can sing.
Yeah.
I feel like he is... You know who Raphael Sadiq is? Mm-hmm. I feel like he's the modern day Raphael Sadiq. Like, he's very different. He's got his own thing going on. But when you hear him, it's like, this is our generation here.
Right.
Also, I'd be very weary if you left your woman around him. Cause
That's right.
that nigga is a little too smooth.
Tyler.
Yes, last but not least. Tyler dropped his latest album, Call Me... Is it If or When? I can't remember. If you get lost, yeah. Call me if you get lost. And
had the DJ drummer mixtape vibe.
yo, okay, so even although it's an album, it sounds like a mixtape.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like a Tyler the Creator mixtape. Also, DJ Drama, nigga, you are just winning. That's a smart dude.
You're a legend.
That's a very smart dude. He's been in the game for God knows how long. But here's why I say this. Do you remember when Tyler the Creator, he dropped his last album?
Yeah.
And DJ Khaled did the same. And DJ Khaled came after Tyler. He didn't necessarily talk shit, but he was like, I don't make this sort of music.
Mm-hmm.
I make...
He said Khaled. DJ Khaled.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. He was salty.
He was salty.
Tyler #1, yeah.
And this is why I give credit to DJ Drama, because he's doing what makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Not even just making profit, but it's like, oh, this is the sound.
Yeah.
DJ Khaled, your platform could have increased. You could have done so many things, but you keep doing the same fucking thing over and over again. Nothing against the artists that you connect with, but it's like, nigga, branch out.
Yeah.
See what else is popping.
Right.
So big ups to DJ Drama. Call me when you get lost. Or excuse me, call me if you get lost. Have you heard it?
Yeah.
What you think?
That shit dope. I'm probably ran into like 5 times, bro. That shit dope.
It's
Tyler
good.
is a fucking, he's a great man. He's a musical genius, I think, bro.
I would agree with that. You can see the influence.
To be so young too, you know.
30.
Yeah. Kanye influence obviously, but
Pharrell for sure.
Pharrell 100%.
100%.
Yeah. So I think it's dope. I think it's dope as hell.
It's interesting to see how far he's come, because
Yeah.
when he first came out, not even with Goblin but Bastard,
Yeah.
people were like, oh, this is devil music and all this stuff. I'm
Right.
like, just give it time. I feel like there's more to this kid.
Mm-hmm.
So show and prove, and he did it.
Show and prove.
So big ups to Tyler. Big ups to all the artists that are dropping music. We definitely needed it this year, especially after, pandemic and whatnot. So,
Wait, there's hella shit been dropped, bro.
yeah. So, if we missed anything in terms of music,
Which I'm sure he did, but
y'all let us know. What should we listen to? What's popping
right.
outside of what we said? And that's news to me. So, that being said, I want to talk about something real quick. Well, actually, before I get into that, so what happened with you this week? Can we touch on that a little bit or not?
It's more so personal. But,
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like
I'd say, how about,
I need to find a way to, get my thoughts out, but I don't want to be airing shit out.
No. We're not that podcast. I'll start it off then.
Yeah.
So here's why I went from a 10 to like a 6. It's bound to happen sooner or later, but working, no complaints about my job really. It's just starting to really get into it and figure things out.
Yeah.
Starting to sink in. I'm like, okay, this is my life now. Like, this is my career.
Yeah.
I'm in the shit.
Yeah.
Like, I'm working with people who are working to better themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And if I don't stay on top of this, how does that look? How does that look on me? And how does that look for the company that I work with? So I'm really starting to feel that. On top of that, there's just this, I don't know, what the fuck happened? My external hard drive,
Oh, I forgot about that.
I don't know what happened, but it just stopped working. It stopped working on me. I was trying to edit episode 25, couldn't have access, nothing. Tried so many things. Took it to Best Buy. They were like, if we open this, the warranty's gone. We could do a backup that'll cost you $100.
Like $100, yeah.
Yeah. And it's not like it's a big deal. It's just a nuisance.
Yeah.
And then on top of that,
If you pay $100, you might as well get a new one.
yeah. And on top of that, while I was running, or I was on my run, I lost my key.
Damn.
Yeah, man. Like this all happened, and I was just like, "What is going?" Like it was that week where everything just hit. It suddenly hit. It was no more. I'm on cloud 9.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, all right, here we go.
Humbled you real quick.
Yep.
Damn.
And I knew it was a matter of time, but it was just like, okay, this is it.
Yeah.
This is it. And I'm not sad or anything. It's just like, fuck. All right, this is what we gotta do. We gotta handle this shit now.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my week. That's why I'm at a 6 or 7 now.
Yeah.
Your boy's still good. Just
Yeah.
gotta deal with some stuff.
Right.
So if you can, what is transpired in your week that you are able to share?
I don't know, man. I guess you could say I lost somebody close to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Believe
Not
it.
like, not no death type shit. Just
Different.
yeah. It's time to, it's time to move on.
Part ways.
Part ways.
Yeah.
And it's tough, but it needs to happen.
Those are hard.
Yeah.
Those are
hard
very,
as fuck, bro.
Very hard.
Yeah. Like I still don't know how to feel about it.
Oh, dude.
And it's it's a shitty situation, but it is what it is, man. Like you can't like I've done all I can do on my end. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It was out of my hands, so I tried, but it's always I know it is what it is, man. Like I don't hate the person, but it's kind of like it's just kind of a fucked up situation, but
yeah.
But it was the writing was on the wall. I saw it coming, so I was more prepared than I would have been,
Sure.
But it's still affecting me. But and I still feel it, like it's pretty shitty. Like
Sure.
I feel pretty
it's
shitty.
fresh.
Yeah, it's fresh. That's what it is. I'll be okay, but I do feel pretty shitty right now. Probably why I feel like shit now, because I went hard last night, just trying to get it out my head, and it just wouldn't go.
I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, man, it is what it is, though, man.
I don't know the details to your particular situation.
Right.
But in my experience,
Mm-hmm.
there are some people that were close to me, like guys that I grew up with.
Yeah.
And
Like I feel like I literally feel like I lost a best friend. You know what I mean? That shit tough. That shit tough, man.
And it's hard. And even for myself, I knew it was a matter of time before we all went our separate ways.
Yeah.
And like I'm not gonna get into it, but to this day, I love those dudes.
Mm-hmm.
I love them. We have not talked or anything like that. And I know some have some words for me.
Yeah.
Some have some words for
Yeah.
me. But it's like, dude, I still love you.
Right.
I still want you to do well. And I would love nothing more for us to reconnect and even just have a conversation. But
Yeah.
it can't happen, at least right now.
Right.
So,
And I'm like, and for me, it's like, it's whatever happens. Like, I won't, I don't know. I guess I won't exhaust my energy no more towards towards the situation. But it's like it is what it will be, so to speak. Like, all right,
Just let it marinate.
Yeah.
Give it time.
Yeah.
I get you.
Because it's just,
It's tough.
It's tough.
It's very tough.
It's tough, man. But
Yeah.
it's life. It's life, man. People come and go, So which is sad,
Yeah.
but
I'm sorry to hear that, sir.
Yeah.
It's very hard, but I know
I'll
you'll
be
hang in
all right.
there.
Yeah, I'll be all right, man. I always figure it out, man.
On a completely different note, I want to touch on something. So, last night I was in Uptown Minneapolis. I was hanging out with some other close friends. One is in town, have not seen him in some time. And the three of us, we used to live in an apartment in Uptown.
Okay.
So, Buddy, who's in town, he hasn't seen it in some time.
Yeah.
So that means he didn't see it with like the pandemic and everything else that's popped off since then. And I haven't been in Uptown in a very long time. So when we were out, whatever we grew up in, whatever we were used to, gone. Gone. And we touched on this in the episode talking about St. Patty's. Like, it was so dead. Uptown is a completely different environment. Downtown as well, but Uptown, it breaks my heart.
Yeah, where'd y'all go?
We went to, first, of course, we went to Morrissey's.
Oh, okay.
We went to Morrissey's, and then we went to Uptown Tavern.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I mean, there are some other spots that we went to, but if you're talking about the heart of Uptown, we were at Tavern. They closed down Cowboy Slim's.
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Slim's is closed.
Okay.
Stella's was closed.
Stella's too?
Libertine.
Damn.
Staples. A lot of places were closed. Went to the VFW. That one shit.
Yeah.
To the bartender that was working back. I walked out on you. You were taking too long. I wanted a drink, and I wanted a water. I know you were busy, and I know you were short-staffed. I'm sorry that you was going through it.
Yeah.
But I left. Anyways, it was different. It was very different.
Yeah.
Nothing was really open. People were there though, still kind of popping off. But what really stood out to me was just the energy. Like, kids were mingling and having a good time, the usual. But when something's in the air, like there's some.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
And I felt bad for the younger generation, because I'm like, you think this is fun, or this is the extent of it. You don't really know the joy of freedom.
Right.
Like, this shit was popping.
Yeah.
Like, they blocked off from where Cowboy Slim's is to down the street, further down, further from Poorhouse, by Fremont.
Oh, Fremont, yeah.
And then basically that whole section further down by Stella's and shit, they cut off that whole spot.
For real?
Police pulled up and everything.
Damn.
And I couldn't wrap my head around it. I was like, why?
Right.
Has so much shit taken place that this is what we on now? Nigga, it's like downtown.
Sad. And that's why they come in North Loop.
Yeah, man. And I was explaining that to my guy. I was like, yo, man, Uptown is not the spot anymore. Downtown hasn't been the spot in a long time.
Yeah.
I shouldn't say downtown Minneapolis. Certain parts of downtown, it's not popping anymore. North Loop is where it's at, for sure. That's the wave now.
Yeah.
At least for people our age, I'd say.
Right.
And even the younger generation, come over to the Loop, man. Get out of there.
Nah, man, stay your ass over there. Stay your ass over there. Come fucking this shit up for us, man. For real.
You right. I'm sorry. My fault. Let us have it.
Nice
let us have it for a while, and then hey, that's kind of fucked up, man. That's how. that's how social classes are. This nigga gatekeeping.
Right.
Hey, y'all niggas stay over there.
Let us have something for at least a couple more months, man. Damn.
You're not entirely wrong though, but yeah, it was very surprising to be in Uptown and to see that and to feel that sort of energy.
Yeah.
It was bittersweet. It was bittersweet. So, but I'm sure 5 years from now, I think it'll change.
Yeah.
So, when my children are older, I will say, "This is your playground now. Enjoy it." Daddy, was you a hoe? Listen, okay?
It's different.
Just go. Fuck. But yeah, it is different.
Yeah.
So, oh my God. I just remembered something to the people. I'm a little embarrassed. I owe you guys.
What happened?
I owe you guys something. Just bear with me. I'm not gonna edit any of this out because I know you need the audio. I was talking about the 7 pillars of self-care.
Oh yeah.
I was talking about the 7 pillars of self-care, and I got up to what, 5? God damn it, where are they? So it's mental, physical, spiritual, social.
Dude.
Shut up! No, I got it. Practical,
Yeah.
financial.
Okay.
So 6.
What's the last one?
I just can't fucking come on. Come on, motherfucker, we're live! We're live! We're live! God damn it. I can't, I just literally...
Alright, say them again.
There's mental, physical, spiritual, social, practical, financial,
and...
There's... Come on. Come on. And at first, like, because even when I first heard about it, I was like, nah, that shit ain't real. Not 7. But when you think about it, it really is. God damn it. Professional. Yes. I'm so...
That's alright.
Yeah.
Alright.
Practical and professional. Those were the 2 that I was really missing.
Yeah.
When I first heard those, at first I was like, that's bullshit. But those actually make sense.
Yeah.
And practical was a hard one for me. I'm not gonna lie. Because I was like, why would this be self-care? It's like, think about it. If you set a goal for something, you can't just be willy-nilly about it, or you can't just be like, oh, I'm gonna just do this. No, you need to do what makes sense. So, but there's the 7. I'm sorry that took so long. God.
Oh, man.
I'm sorry and you're welcome. You can go to Planned Parenthood and check that out. That's one source.
What?
Yeah. Did you know that?
No. What are you talking about right now?
That's a story. It shows you the pillars of self-care.
Planned Parenthood.
Yes.
That.
I'm not encouraging anything.
That just took a whole like. I got lost, man. I don't know where that was coming from, but I get it.
References. I'm referring to references.
Yeah.
I'm not saying like, hey, you got something going on? you should go to Planned Parenthood.
You said so mental self-care, but Planned Parenthood is where you can find it. Like what?
No, nigga, this is not an ad. This is not,
all right, I get it.
there's no sneaky shit. No sus.
I get it.
I'm just referencing.
Yeah,
just making a reference.
I got it.
God damn it.
Man.
But yes, those are the 7 pillars. And I back to the conversation from episode 25. I highly recommend that everyone looks at them.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure.
Because you can't just think of one or have a couple. You need all 7 to have a balanced life.
Right.
That's all. We have talked way too fucking long.
Yeah.
We need to do shit. We are definitely making moves. Oh, last thing. I realized this today. Nigga, I've been here every fucking weekend since summer popped off. Yeah, as y'all know, I live in the cloud, but I've been here in the streets every weekend. I'm spending so much goddamn money. I'm spending so much fucking money.
Bro.
But that goes to show how much I miss home.
Yeah.
Like,
no, I can tell, bro. I can tell.
I can't stress it enough. I literally walk down these streets. I see people like me, and I don't even mean people of color.
Right.
I mean people in chubbies. That's shorts. I see people
What are you on?
I see people in you've never heard that word? No, nigga, that's not gay. I'm saying chubbies, shorts.
When I think of chubbies, I think of a chubby, bro.
No, nigga. Shorts, shorts.
All right.
Let me educate you real quick.
Yeah.
I see people in short shorts and Sperry's.
Yeah.
Like that's anyone that
That's
knows
your swag, though.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
But if you're in the cloud, that's not
Okay.
regular.
Yeah.
When you're back in the cities, it's like, oh, I'm home. Like Sperry's to they're pronounced Sperry's. Sperry's to me are like Jordans. You stuck, nigga. We have a problem.
Yeah.
You stuck to my Spurs, nigga. And don't come up to me and be like, hey man, I heard the podcast. Step, nigga, what the fuck?
Oh man.
So that's how much I miss home.
Yeah.
Because there isn't a lot of diversity in the cloud. I mean, I've talked about it multiple times, but I don't even mean people of my color, because they're out there as well.
Yeah.
But you see, when you see people, you're like, that's mine. That's me.
Right.
So I've been thugging it out every fucking weekend. And you know what? I don't regret it. I don't regret the money that I spent. I'm not going to tell you how much I spent, but yeah. Last call. What do you got for the people?
Dude, I actually I don't have a last call, man. I'm sad as hell, bro. I ain't gonna cap.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I ain't gonna cap, bro.
I'm so sorry,
I'm
dog.
sad as hell. I can't give you no motivation, no nothing, man. I feel shitty, bro. So
I'm sorry, dude.
yeah, so you gotta take this one, bro.
Sure.
I got no wise words for the people today, man. Catch me next episode. I'll be back.
You good, bro. You good. You know what? Reflecting on this episode and the things that we've talked about, for me, the biggest takeaway for me is to be mindful, whatever that looks like to you, be mindful and stay connected.
Yeah.
And I know just even talking about lots of friends and stuff like that's very, I wouldn't say disheartening, but it hurts. However, no man is an island. Not to sound cliche, but no matter what, I promise you, you are not alone. No matter what, you might lose one friend, but trust me, you got another.
Yeah.
So stay connected with your peoples.
Right.
So that's what stay connected. That's why I'm in the city so fucking much. I'm staying connected.
Got to, bro.
So
that's real shit, man.
that's my 2 cents.
Yeah.
But yeah, any words for the people before we go, E?
Yeah, man. Those 7 pillars, man. Check that shit out. I'm gonna check it out too. I ain't gonna go to Planned Parenthood.
You don't have. I was not promoting Planned Parenthood. Just references.
But I'm gonna check that out. I think I need that. I need some self-care right now. You know, so it's important. We talk about it every episode. And we're gonna continue to talk about it, bro. Like, this shit is important.
So when we first established this podcast, I remember, I think it was on Anchor, they asked, okay, so what kind of podcast are you? And one of them was saying social, but realistically, it's a combination. A big one, this is a mental health podcast.
Yeah, for real, man.
For real.
For real.
Check-ins,
talking about shit. Yeah, we need it.
We need it. So, okay, it's official. We're a mental health podcast, among other things.
Among other things, yeah.
We talk about anything and everything, but for sure, the mental is very important to us.
Yeah.
On that note, thank y'all for listening. This is episode 27 of the Symposium podcast. We out.
Man.